I have observed with considerable disquiet the recent public pronouncements attributed to sell out retired General Mashingaidze in apparent support of a constitutional amendment bill number 3 and the extension of President Emerson Mnangagwa's mandate beyond the constitutionally prescribed term. I do not issue this statement lightly, nor do I do so without first having subjected the General's reported position to the most charitable and thorough reading I could afford it. Salamina mashikobdanyogwa ima generals Dona retired Lieutenant General Winston Gauke vaitaura pamusoro penhau yaGeneral Mashingaidze vachitega back panhau yekusapota the 2030 plan. Don't subscribe or like on the bell icon. I have concluded that no such charity is warranted. What has been presented to the Zimbabwean public as the considered view of a senior retired officer is, in my assessment, neither considered nor independent. I am compelled by duty to the Constitution, to the men and women who sacrificed their lives for the sovereignty this document embodies, and to the citizens who deserve clarity to say so plainly. The Constitution is not a document of convenience. It is a covenant sealed in the blood of those who came before us, and no man's political repositioning changes that. Retired General Mashingaidze is a man without a record. Ive mutengesi munguva yehondo. He has in recent years expressed positions that, while not always aligned with my own, reflected a coherent understanding of constitutional governance and the limits of executive power. The position he now appears to champion stands in sharp contradiction to that record. I do not ask Zimbabweans to accept my characterization of this shift of faith alone. I ask only that they apply the most fundamental standard of political scrutiny when the man of stature changes his position on a matter of constitutional principle. The burden of explanation falls on that man. No such explanation is being offered. No intellectual framework has been advanced. No engagement with the merits of the constitutional arguments have been produced. What has been produced in a statement read haltingly, I am told by the General himself, that aligns with remarkable precision with the political objectives of those who stand to benefit most from a term extension. This alignment is, at minimum, a matter that demands explanation. When a man of honor changes his position on constitutional principle, the burden of justification belongs to him, not to those who question the change. It is no secret in Zimbabwe's political landscape that Professor Jonathan Moyo, Ziyambi and Tembamliswa are among the most active and resourceful architects of public opinion on the ED 2030 question from both sides of the debate. Depending on the season and the calculation, their fingerprints, whether literal or figurative, on any statement that advances or retreats from a constitutional position should give every serious observer a pause. Doma developments aripo panguva inoi zviri kunzi nhau ye2030 aiwa yasvika pane a sinister level. Pana comment section medu dzofukura imo tudi pamusoro pechitiko ichi. So subscribe or like, catch it on the bell icon.